My dude. Okay, we have DLC. It came out of nowhere. I knew like 2 days ago, literally, that it was gonna be like 30 cards, and obviously it was gonna be 30 unique cards, so it is 30 cards total. You know, and you might look at this like I did initially and say, you know what? I hate it. I hate everything about it. Screw you. First of all, you can't say that because Craterhoof Behemoth. That just jumped off the screen, smacked me in the face with Trample. I died, and he still hit like my wall behind me because I died, and Trample damage goes through for the guys who play Magic. But anyway. I also looked at Sheldred, Whispering One. I like that card too, but then I look at the rest, and I'm like, what? You're going to try and push Vamps and Elves? Like, that's just not going to work, and that's semi-true in my opinion right now. Now that I got to thinking about it, Elves probably ain't going to happen, okay? We got some Elves. I looked at them. Anyway, Raise Boat, let's go over the cards. Okay, first of all, let's just go. How about we go in order? Ghoul-Drowse Vampire. Some of you, like me, at first said, vampires aren't possible. I don't know, actually. Vampires might be like a fringe thing, like tier 90, but Ghoul-Drowse can be ran just like a Rakdos aggro deck. It seems like it'd fit right in. See? Come on, man. Let me sway you a little bit. Colostria Highborn, I don't know. It's a good 2-mana 2/2. Brain Maggot, you might say, come on, no, don't even look at it again. Think about this in like a Dimir Undying Evil deck. Seems kind of cool. I maybe might build around that at one point. Sheldred, that's in the deck we're playing today, so is Craterhoof Behemoth. I might be forcing those, by the way. We'll get to it in the deck build, but Young Pyromancer, I actually thought this was going to be really, really good, but I'm not sure in this meta if it's going to be. Anyway, Galvanic Arc obviously is going to love to see a Kiln Fiend in its life at some point. Utvara Hellkite is a card that I would like to build around. I got to look at the dragons. There's Shivan Dragon, and you know, there's obviously the really good hasty one that I can't remember right now. And then Warp World. I haven't gotten to Chapter 3 on Warp World's text yet, but once I do, I will try and build a combo deck around it. It seems really complicated, but it's janky. It seems like watch world burn, but we'll see. You know, I even like these Massive Mirrors. I'm not gonna read the card again, but I don't know. I don't really think it's gonna be like really good, but it's cool. Anyway, Craterhoof Behemoth, Sheldred are the cards that spoke out to me. I knew exactly what deck they could go into. It's like a semi-shell. I'm gonna take you to that deck right now, and we'll see. We'll see what this. I don't know. On paper, it seems pretty cool, but it's reaching maybe. Okay, so I was thinking, hey man, how can you make spider spawning better? And look at what just came out. Motherfucking Crater, and he's beaming, gleaming like Edward from Twilight. Moving along. You know, that's what I saw. And think about, like, you can sack out a token if you got nothing else. Just rescue a token and get back a Craterhoof, and you got all them other tokens. He died for a good cause, and you came back for the win. Now, does this look like a very ambitious deck on paper? Yes, it also looks like a good deck on paper, so we'll see. I think there's a lot of tweaks to be made, but this is the very first initial gameplay, kind of like what would be on any other DLC in previous iterations, so I like it. Let's get in there and figure out what's immediately wrong, and then we'll come back maybe and tweak. Maybe this video, maybe next video. Let's get to digging, baby. Let's do it. Okay, we'll see. You know, I think I kind of want my opening hand, what I normally do, just replace like Doubling Season and Beastmaster Ascension with pretty much this. I like this. Love it. I need Cultivates because, man, we're up there. I think we have 4 6+s. Like let's see, we have Craterhoof, Sheldred. Oh, Rootscar Demon. Holy shit. I'm keeping this. This seems really good. I'm going to go, doesn't matter, tap land. Don't want to lay the mountain because we have no reason to not lay our tap land there. I like going first even. I'm just digging it. Sprouting Thrynax will let me hang out. I can chump with them. I can create tokens to do dirty things later. 3 of these. Okay, so the new DLC, and you just win off the back of triple Sprouting Thrynaxes. I would love to ride that dude into battle. Thrice, and that would be amazing. Just keep swinging in with those. Orzhov, life gain decks can get around that. It seems like a pretty slow start for him, but he's got his mana base set up, so that's good. I applaud the dude. That's just so good, man. That's such a good rip. Because I'm just going to run out these Sprouting Thrynaxes unless I get, like Craterhoof? I don't know, like Sheldred, and then I'll ramp up to her. I guess maybe not Craterhoof. He's not that big of a deal right now. You want him just with, like, you don't have to have a field of spiders, okay? You need, like, 2 or 3 on some board states at some life totals. He's just a beast. You're going to see how good he is. He's pretty easy to do the math on. It's plus X when he enters the battlefield, so he counts for himself. He gives all of your creatures trample. He himself is a 5/5 that has haste. Did I say he gives plus X to all of your creatures? Where the amount of X is, I'm trying to think and recount this card. Or X is the amount of creature cards you have when he enters the battlefield. So he's pretty good. Oh my god, responses. Tribute to Hunger. Good deal. That's very smart for him to do that there. I was about to say it doesn't matter, but it does, because I can't swing in with this one. And there we go. If he is at 3 life when he kicks my ass, that's going to be very detrimental to, obviously, the game. Okay, so this guy's running. I'm not mad at guys really anymore for running Tribute after I'm running that Life and Death, or like that stock deck. I think it has its place. I still wouldn't run it, but like I'm not as mad at people. I'm mad at people that run it like a Jund deck. How about that? So that's a 2-1 lifelink. I'm just bashing because like I don't really have to set up the combo. I've got triple Thrynax, so I'm just going to swing in until he can take care of my shit. And after he does, okay, good deal. Because you take care of Thrynax, I've got tokens to use at my disposal later. Now, missing lands is not something I really want to do. And since it's life gain, I don't really think that... Yeah, maybe I should have done that last turn too, actually. But I kind of like our board state. I am going to swing in with only this 3-3 because I do like those tokens, and I can bluff a block. No, I'm gonna do that because I mean I will block with this. I don't really care if he kills this. Of course I'll trade a token. I get in this deck and I get way too like protective of my tokens, and that's just bad because I want you to see me combo off. Okay, there's a Swift Justice. I've not seen that in a while. That's very good for him, and I will walk right into the rest of them. That's common, so I'll just keep smashing in. I'm too protective of my tokens because I want to pop off. Like my pilot game with this deck, I took the dude down to -321 and I wasn't like boasting. It just happened. I don't know what lands we're at. I think I need... So we pretty much have everything. We don't need really a lot of... We do need black and green pretty heavily of both, but I think we're probably okay. We don't have... Okay, that's not a Jund tap land. Okay, so what are we doing next turn? I will be... Elvish Vish, Sprouting Thrynax. I mean, if you miss a land drop here, though, do you just Elvish Vish Cultivate? Untap at 5. So I could Cultivate and actually still cast Sprouting Thrynax, which is good. Which is probably what I'll do, actually, because I do need to get to the late games. This is so sick. So we're looking for... Even a Runescarred Demon at this point, because the Runescarred Demon, we can go get whatever we want, and that is going to be Craterhoof Behemoth, and I cannot wait. It's like I don't want to do the math, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus with the Craterhoof, so that's obviously for the dub, and there's not really a whole lot he can do about it besides planar cleansing, but that guy has haste, so we'd have to do it the turn before. Yeah, you know, it can get blown out of the water. Oh, what? Why are you doing that? If he has first strike... I don't know why he's doing this, but I'm going to triple block in case he has Swift Justice. Well, wait, Swift Justice doesn't give pro, does it? First strike, lifelink. I'll do that. I mean, I'd like to kill this guy because I have a way better late game than he does. Ugh, cringe. I don't know. Maybe not. He could get down because I have no way to take care of like Sanguine Bond and shit. I'm not really sure why he did that. I'm guessing he had Swift Justice and he's like, okay. Fair enough. And he had 1 mana to cast it. Okay, so he has a Swift Justice in his hand. Oh, to gain the life. There we go. Because it's +1. What? Oh, he laid Radiant Fountain. There we go. I was mad confused. Okay, what we're going to do is dump the yard. So we're looking for rescue the Underworld, possibly? From the Underworld, I'm going to cultivate because I don't want to miss some land drops because it's very possible that we're going to top deck a bomb and be able to swing in and win. It's not, I mean, it's kind of possible. So we need, does it matter? No, it doesn't. Let's go, I guess, black-green. I still don't think it matters. But we do this. Get down our Sprouting Thrynax, pass the turn back. Okay, so here we go. So we're looking for our bombs. We don't have anything in the yard. We do have 2 creatures. It's not really obviously enough for spider spawning. Another thing is I only need, like it could be I just cast spider spawning with Craterhoof in my hand, and that's good enough to win just with like 2 creatures. Like spider spawning doesn't have to be amazing for Craterhoof to swing in for the win because it's so powerful and it does so much. Like tramples through. I don't care about your 4/4 angels. I got a feeling this is going to be close. We do have spider spawning for these angels. We can always chump block until we win, but we need to fuel up our yard with creatures to have a lot of chump blockers, right? So I still think... Okay, so he didn't have the other Swift Justice. I don't think I'm going to play around it. I think he did Radiant Fountain and Child of Night just wanting the angel, so that's cool. Seems smart. That's a very good play because he gets rid of 2 things. and he hits me for 4. Okay. So, I mean, obviously this is pretty bad for us. We still got plenty of time. You know, spider spawning is kind of unfortunate, but this Necromancer's Assistant hopefully will get fat. I want to top deck a rescue from the underworld. Necromancer's Assistant, get Crater Hoof in the yard. Thank you. Angel. Okay, so he's doing really good so far. I'm loving that. I'm so loving that. Give me this. I'm pretty confident still, but dude, we're on a really relevant fucking clock. All right, what we get in our graveyard? Sheldred. I mean, that doesn't really do a whole lot. That does have Swamp Walk and not Flying. I think I knew that, but I forgot. Okay, we're going to be doing this also. And I think I'm going to swing in with the Sprouting Thrynax. I really have no reason not to. I don't want to fuel up my yard for more bros. Shit. Okay, that was good. I mean, at least I have creatures in my yard for spider spawning. And this guy's way more important to me to die right now. I don't think he's going to block. He has no reason to block. Even if he knew what I was, even if he knew what I was doing, I wouldn't block. I would just take, dude, you're at 32. But that's okay. It puts a creature in my yard. I get more tokens. And here we go. So what is spider spawning good for now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So good for 5. So we're still good. Another suffer would be pretty bad here because we're taking 8 right now, and there's not a lot I can do about it. I would like for him. What the f are you? Rot Feaster Maggot is what it's called. I have no idea what it does. No idea. Have I ever seen this card? Ever. Have you ever seen this card? That's bad. Why are you looking at my graveyard? When Rot Feaster enters exile target graveyard, gain life equal. Oh, shit. Okay, so it gets Sheldred. Okay. That's still not that bad. It does make my spider spawning a little bit worse. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was talking about, ambitious. I'm not sure Sheldred even belongs in here, but, like, she's cool and she's good. She's got a scary vagina mouth. But I don't really know. I mean, obviously she can get back Crater Hoof Behemoth, and that's really good. So we need to cast... Oh, man, that's so sick. Okay, so we need to do this. We can actually cultivate and spider spawning, which is what we'll do. I want to put more things in the yard, so I will swing in with both these Necromancer's Assistant. Hopefully they both die. We have plenty of chumps. We don't have a ton of chumps for these. He's still drawing live to Suffer the Past. Oh, man, I feel like Suffer the Past is... I mean, I like it. I like it. I feel like that's one of the things they should have done more of, is have, like, good counters to specific strategies like this. So, I mean, I'm not mad at it. What did I almost fuck up doing? So I need to cultivate. Did anything die? No, he took it, which is unfortunate. Okay, so we do this and... Nope. This and this. I don't really think it matters. At least we thin our deck out, like, really, really well. And we're going to spider spawning, and hopefully we can take that to the promised land. He doesn't have, like, a fling. How can he go over the top? Sanguine Bond can go over the top. Of course, flying just goes over the fucking top anyway. So I can flash back. I'm trying to find a comfy spot to flash back. Okay. I don't think that really matters, but it's going to help him create more flyers here in a little bit. So we can't really... We have to just chump it up. Dude, this is looking bad. So we need Crater Hoof off the top. Basically, we're casting spider spawning until we can get Crater Hoof off the top. And we still win. Yeah. We still win. Handily. Okay, so we do that. No trample. Only flying. So far, that's good. Top deck, Crater Hoof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with triple green. So we got it. I mean, just in the forest. Wham. Okay, so we have to swing in. Hey, look at this thing. Oh, yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Why did the sapling change? But it's a lonely spider. It's a lonely brother. Okay, we do this. I need him to block. Block. You have no reason to, but please do it. And we can't survive. I can't obviously cast Rune Scarred, so we're going to have to spider spawning. That seems cool. At least we can draw into... Okay, so we Elvish Visionary absolutely over Satyr because we need to draw into Crater Hoof Behemoth. We have, like, 1 turn exactly to do it. Ugh, okay. Does that help any? I can't give it haste. I can't, like, kill it and then give it unearth with haste. So I don't really... It wouldn't matter. I need this as a blocker more, and I need the goblins anyway. Okay, so we're still good. We're still drawing live. This could be a very epic game. Holy shit. Tim J. Farmer, you're going to make it lovely, brother. Tribute to Hunger. Okay. I was trying to think if it mattered at all, but, I mean, no, it doesn't. Okay. It matters to not kill the spiders, obviously. Okay, what's good about the Radiant Fountains right now is they're spawning 4/4s. I don't think it matters because we have this turn and this turn only, unless we top deck a spider spawning too. Like, we're still drawing pretty live. 32 cards in our library. A lot of them say you win on the spot. Exactly one, actually. And 2 of them say you don't lose. Okay, I can't kill these. If he gets in one more again, I'm dead anyway. So we need to top deck it right now. So why not just have these spiders looking real fly instead of just throwing them to the yard? Because I'm top decking Crater Hoof. I'm doing it right now. Or I need spider spawning. Right? Spiders. Shit. Okay, so we do have double those. I'm still not dead. Actually, I'm okay. Because I can do... Oh my god, I can't, can I? 7, go get Rune Scarred, but I die to... God, that's so close. Alright, so we're gonna do... God, that's so close. Like, if I had one more mana, I could Rune Scarred and go get Crater Hoof, and I would still have 2 flyers to block. I can't let any flyers go through, obviously. We can still do this plus State of Wayfinder, so we'll do that. Do I want to dump stuff in my graveyard? Could it? Yeah. Yes, I do. Oh my god. Got some popping going on my mic. I do, kind of. Obviously, it puts a lot of my win conditions, like Crater Hoof, in the yard, but it could draw me closer. Yeah, okay. 2-edged sword there, because now we have spider spawning in the yard, so I'm not dead. And we have Crater Hoof in the yard, so I'm drawing live to... rescue the Underworld, which I can actually cast. So I need to do this and this. I don't think there's any point in swinging. It just makes my win more flashy. And if you top decks any removal, obviously that would suck. So we Rune Scarred Demon. We can't win back on the spot. We're going to have to... Man, what are we going to have to do? Top deck. Oh, God. I couldn't cast, obviously, Rune Scarred and go get Crater Hoof anyway. Do we need a rescue? We can rescue and afford the flashback, right? How much is this? That's 7. That'd be 12. I have no idea how many monies I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that 10 or 11? It's not 12 for sure. So, all right. We're blocking. Unfortunately, what can I get with Rune Scar to survive a turn? Palaka Worm wouldn't even do it. Like, Palaka Worm honestly seems better than, like, Sheldred. So, I mean, maybe even better than Rune Scarred, honestly. So, we're going to do this. He goes up to 52. Don't care. Okay, so we're going to do this, this, and this. Now, what are we drawing live to anything? We don't die because of spider spawning, so we're still good. But, man, we have to, like... I need to do 2 things in one turn, and I can't. Rune Scarred, you're so close to being for the dub, but you're just not right now. There's a land. It's unfortunate. Okay, so this is what we have to do to not lose. So we do this. Okay. And we're at 4. We need 7. All right, there's 10 creatures. That buys us a couple turns, barring he doesn't do anything crazy. He's at 52. Like I said, it doesn't matter about that little ping of damage. It actually might. No, it won't. No, it won't. Because Crater Hoof is amazing, brother. You have 18 creatures right now. Oh, shit. He's drawing live to even more stuff over the top now. Good thing Ordeal of Heliod's out, but dude, he can just swing in with this right now and win. He can swing in with that 1/5 and win right now. Hey, I gotta activate that twice. Yeah, that would have been the win. Okay. Shh. Don't tell him that. Alright. We do this, 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 and this. Can we kill these since we have... Okay. No, because we're still looking for chump blockers. But dude, he's gonna... Oh, so he's gonna do it anyway. So it doesn't matter. Let's just do this. He's going to activate both of them. I guess, you know, that made sense. I don't really know why I didn't see that. I guess I could have spot removal for... Either way. He wins this turn if he activates it right. There's 1. And there, unfortunately, is 2. I want to see... Do 26 cards. How many of them are alive? Honestly, not a lot. They don't really do a lot. It would have to be... Yeah, I don't know. Do you not Seder away? If we didn't Seder away, we would... I think we would have top-decked the... spider spawning, then hit a land, and then hit Crater Hoof, I think, which would have been for the win. That's kind of funny, but all right, that was a good game. I don't really know if that's... I don't know. That did well, didn't it? I was just looking for an answer. I don't know. That was a good game. I liked it. I'm going to get back in there. Okay, here we go. I think Cultivate is very important to have in your opening hand, so hopefully we get that with like a couple of early games, and then we got a Bomb, we got Crater Hoof top decked. There's 3 mana. We got a Rescue. That's very good because that's kind of like where I see me winning a lot. I'm going to keep it. It's definitely good enough. I'm on the draw, so we'll do tap lands for a while. We'll get our Elvish Visionary out on turn 2 because we really have no reason to set it back a turn. So hopefully you can draw into like a Naked Assistant or something like that. I'm liking it. Look at this. Demir, he's going to be running. Oh, it's all foiled out too, isn't it? He's going to be running with the Maggot, the new Maggot, Brain Maggot or whatever. Getting your Brain Maggot. Wizards. Don't hire me, okay? I would not be good in a little R&D action. Designing cards, couldn't do it. I got flavor text for days, which is not true at all. Okay. Savage Lands, obviously, is the best land we could have on turn 1. Young Wolf is out. Took that out. I don't know, man. Seems ambitious, this deck. But ambitious is not my middle name. There's a Courier's Capsule, so we're probably looking at 5-color MF and Control. Or just Control. Let's see, how do we do against Control? Pretty good. Rescue, yeah, I think we can pull out a win. Yes. Thank you. Now, we're not missing land drops if I think I would rather, no, we can do this. I'm going to do this and do Satyr. Hopefully we can have an untapped land so we can do Gruul Guildgate, turn 3 into Elvish Visionary. There's an untapped land. I think our land's going to be fine. I'd rather have the untapped land. So a Rescue in the yard with a Cultivate sucks. I mean, Satyr really needed to give me like a Crater Hoof out of that. And really, Crater Hoof and just freaking Satyr and Elvish Visionary can win sometimes on some board states at some life totals. I don't know if I've went over that. All right, so blue, white, black so far. Old main phase and think twice, which is a good sign. Like the build so far. Haven't seen a lot, but it's probably going to give me a lot of headaches. I'm going to have to think a lot, which is good, man. It's good. Make the format deep for me. Okay, so now I think I'd rather just double Cultivate to ramp up to Runescarred Demon, which is maybe what I should have done anyway. Maybe. We'll see. I didn't feel like doing the math. So I jump from 3, 5, 7. Got it. Okay. All right, so when we get Runescarred Demon, what do we get with it? Probably Runescarred into Runescarred for the time being. But I think with the second Runescarred, I get maybe Crater Hoof Behemoth. We need black and green. We don't need a whole lot of red. The only red we need, really, is for the token generators, which is interesting, and Ground Assault. Ground Assault is fat because, like, I'm hopefully ramping a little bit. I mean, I don't know. What other ramp would fit in here? The Mana Rock seems like it might be useful. Even the Meteorite, maybe. But, man, find me a place for it, and hopefully we can get in here and talk about this deck. So far, he's been main phasing. Did he miss a land? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. Like I should be. Absolutely, I'm not. But if you pop that first main, but he also popped Think Twice first main. So we can absolutely do this. Untap land, Elvish Visionary, which is what we will do against a... You know what? Let's get a red source. Why not? Let's look it up. Against a controlled deck, I might actually get Crater Hoof and just swing in, and then I would have a 5/5 left over. I don't really think that's the play, but it might be if you squint. Elvish Visionary, I'm doing all this pre-com. I'm paying him back. He's going first main. I'm going first main too, right? I think it's a little less detrimental for me because he could have a counter for all this. Ground Assault is probably semi-dead in this matchup. It could kill a Kozilek, but if it's killing a Kazi, woo! That is a game. That is a one-game episode. All right, so next turn we have Runescarred Demon. I'm going to still Runescarred into Runescarred. I could Sheldred, but Sheldred doesn't really do a whole lot here because I have no creatures in the yard. There's a creepy doll. What am I playing against? What am I playing against? Well, it walled me off. I'm not swinging in anymore. Unless I want to rescue and get back like a Satyr. But Fuego? Okay, so we do this. Okay, I need to think a little bit because I'm talking a little bit too much. I have fuck all in the graveyard. So I have a Rescue, but Rescue doesn't do anything right now. I have a Runescarred Demon. Definitely going to be... I have like 2 dead cards in my hand, basically. 3, if you count Ground Assault. Runescarred Demon into Runescarred Demon. At least we get over this huge threat of a creepy doll right now. And then I think we get... Crater Hoof. Gotta be the play, man. Ooh, Michaeloth would be... It might be Michaeloth. Ooh, shit. I'll be thinking for this whole rest of this next turn. So I did resolve a 6/6 against a maybe control deck. So that's good. I'm walled off, like I said, by that creepy doll, which I'm okay with. And I will not be blocking here. Whenever creepy dolls come into play, flip a coin. If you do, flip it. Okay, so maybe there's like a combo. Maybe he'll splash red and like start doing damage to my creatures through creepy doll. He already laid a land and he did a thing twice. Okay, Exile 1. Playing mind games with me, brother. You're playing mind games with me. And he can cycle up and gain life. What's he cycling? Just Courier's Capsule right now. That's good. What you gonna do? Oh shit, we're supposed to be thinking about what we're gonna get. I think it's Michaeloth because I just generate. He's running. You know what? I'm not doing. Well, I know exactly what I'm getting now, but you know what I'm doing though? If I swing in right now with my 6/6 flying, you're against a probably control deck is what it looks like. It hasn't really showed you a whole lot. But he's on a 3-turn swing right now. Not really because he has Elixir. So I think I'm just gonna Rune Scarred in. Well, there he goes, popping off. So I'm gonna Rune Scarred into Rune Scarred, and now I get Michaeloth, but I don't commit anymore. Unless he lets me, and then of course I'll just win. So 8. Holy shit, did we have to win right there? We had to win. I'm sorry. Well, maybe not. He could have had Vapor Snag. Shit. Alright, you know what? I'm going for Crater Hoof anyway then. So now we get Michaeloth. Maybe, no, you know what? No. It's another rescue. That way, if he takes care of any of my shit, I've got another backup plan. So it's rescue from the Underworld. Very good against control. We could have won just now. What are the odds he's running Vapor Snag? He's got creepy dolls, so maybe he does run it. You know, obviously really bad for us right now would be something he can't cast because he doesn't have 3 sources of white. So, I mean, that's the game. He could counter this, so it wouldn't be. He can still counter it. He's got a Tower Gargoyle. What the fuck am I playing against? Oh, man, Exiled 1. Okay, well, I mean, I'm making mistakes too, man. You're pulling shit main phase. I had you dead on board, and I didn't cast Crater Hoof, the card I've been wanting to show everybody, the card that's amazing. Well, that's okay. We're still having fun. I'm just going to go for it now because I like how I do this a lot. Like, I'm like, you know what? F it. I was playing around one card, which I wasn't, by the way. I was playing around this one card, but you know what? I'm not now. I'm just going to cast it because I'm mad because I didn't do it last turn. But obviously, that's amazing. All trample. There we go. All trample. A little bit of misplace, but as initial deck build and gameplay, I think that's going to do it. Sheldred, I mean, she's ambitious, and she's pretty good. But, like, dude, we have Grizzlebrand at our disposal. Like, why not Grizzle? There's Reprisal. Doesn't matter. I don't know. You know, I think Sheldred's probably going to come back out, but I absolutely wanted to just play with it because this is, you know, we get DLC. It's like, new cards? What? Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. It's a little weird video, but I liked it. Had a good time. Love you, homies. Later.